What do you think?
I think we're dead meat. Real dead meat.
You dead meat!
Go ahead and laugh, you guys. If I ever find a little bastards that did this.
Your Honor.
Welcome to the Dead Meat Podcast, your horror safe haven. I'm Chelsea.
I'm James. We're married. We like to get scared together.
Yeah, that's Gressel. Gressel's here. Today we're talking about Saw 6.
Saw 6, the healthcare one.
We need to be so careful about what we say in this episode. Because this is the based Saw movie.
This is woke Saw.
This is woke Saw.
This Saw wouldn't be made today.
This absolutely would not be made
Especially
today.
not in the past year.
It's so interesting.
6 months or whatever.
It's so crazy to watch a movie and go, wow, you could never make this today. But it's not because it's too backwards or too reactionary or like, oh, this didn't age well. No, it's because it's too awesome. We couldn't make this now. Fox News would freak out if this movie, because it is like not subtle.
No.
This is like the least subtle Saw movie. And Saw is not a series I would describe as being subtle.
Not at all. No.
I think it might be my favorite just because it's so on the nose and the traps are good. Trap plot and cop plot are great. The twists at the end are great. That whole kind of the ramping up of the music, the traditional, like we get the score with the big montage of, oh, you thought it was this, but it's this, is really good in this movie.
Well, it's all things that were missing from Saw 5. It brings them back here to great effect. I think it is definitely one of my favorites. It's so funny that I really like the first Saw. It's either my 4th or 5th favorite in the franchise.
Right, yeah.
But, Gressel, how do you feel?
This was a Saw movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last one was not.
Complimentary, not pejorative.
Yes, absolutely. When we were watching it, I think there was like one, it wasn't even like a flashy transition or something, but it had a little bit of flair, and I was like, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. Here we go.
So
it's a
back.
Saw movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is Kevin Greuter's directorial debut after having edited, I believe, all of the previous Saw films, at least
That
2 through
sounds
5,
right.
but I think all of them.
Yeah.
He would direct this film, the next one, and Saw X. So he's 2 for 3.
Yeah.
But this is, he really takes it back to the Bousman style, which is great.
Well, I imagine that they probably spent a lot of time together in the edit,
Yes.
if he was the editor, and like talking about like how to accomplish things and everything like that. So the understanding of the language of Saw, like the visual language, which to me is like the best part. That's what makes it fun and unique and like worth investing so much time into.
Yeah.
Like he gets it and can paint with that brush in such a fun way that makes it a Saw movie.
I mean, the first trap is meant to be a like homage to the bathroom trap in the first one, because it's 2 people on either side. There's similar camera movements. It is also one of the goriest scenes of the film, of the franchise thus far. It's the one that had to be cut down for the R rating.
What did we watch? Unrated?
We do watch the unrated ones. They're on the Blu-ray collection. Where
Russell,
it's like,
why is there a feather on your microphone?
Is that a feather?
Yes,
I thought it was a
keep
lens flare.
noticing it. It was like a
I
little feather.
I thought it was like a reflection.
I was so distracted by it.
yeah,
and
I saw you kept looking over there.
Yeah.
I was also distracted by it, but I thought it was light.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came
I don't
from.
know, it's like the Let It Go and the Forrest Gump music starts playing. Anyway, sorry, it just was really bugging me. But yes, this first trap is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's fun because, like we talked about the last 2 episodes, we're starting to get the Jigsaw as man of the people thing, where these movies have a political or like social commentary bent to them. And wow, this movie really ramps that up to 11, starting right away.
Yeah, the 2 people in here are predatory lenders, and this movie came out in 2009. Yep.
Yes.
For those of you too young to know, the 2008, 2000, like 07, 08, 9, the financial crash was caused in large part by predatory loans.
Predatory loans, like that Jackbox game. But yes, predatory lenders who everyone can buy a house. We'll lend you money to buy a house,
Yeah, it's
knowing
fine.
that you can't afford it and you will have to pay us back more than you could possibly pay us back.
So the speed with which this series reacts to that, because knowing the turnaround on these, this movie would have been probably going into script writing around the election, around the 2008 Obama-McCain election, where the financial crash was a huge topic of discussion.
Yes, and it affected everyone.
Yeah. Outside of COVID, I feel like this was the biggest thing that affected the most amount of people.
Yes.
The 2008
like
crash.
changed what living in the
9/11.
United States was.
9/11.
Well, yeah.
9/11.
Yeah. Okay. So number 3.
But changed people's
In our
day-to-day material reality. Like on a big scale like that. And the next on that list is the Blumhouse acquisition of Saw.
Yeah, that actually happened yesterday.
Like
when
confirmed,
we're filming this.
yes. Our first episode release of Hot Sauce Summer coincided with them announcing officially that James Wan and Lee Winnell are
Yes.
coming back creatively. We don't know what that means.
No. I would like to see Winnell direct a Saw,
Me too.
because he hasn't done that.
I would love. Can you imagine his direction of all the traps and shit? It'd be
Right?
really
It could be really
stylish
cool.
and cool. Yeah.
So I would love to see a Winnell penned and directed Saw with a Wan produced.
I hope it's not a reboot, but
I know, but it's so hard to carry on what we've got right now. Like we said, there are no more spaces to put books. It's jam packed, and then like what you can't. I don't know,
I don't know.
but
There's things you can do, but I can't say without spoiling.
there are things to
something.
continue on with, but like I don't think you can work John Kramer in too much more. Which, like,
I know
granted,
he wants to.
I know. He is the series. He's what makes this work.
Yeah.
And what makes we're back to a lot of John in this one, which is great. We see him up and about in these flashbacks. We see him threatening healthcare execs. It's awesome.
Piranha.
This is we're back up to great John Kramer. It's cool, but we're only gonna have him so long. I don't know what else you can do with him. And then when he's gone, like, do you really carry on with underlings and such? I don't know.
Amanda flashbacks.
I don't know where to fit him in.
She's one of the only actors that has the residual aura of peak Saw.
Yeah,
for
real. Shawnee's great, and this Saw 6 is the first time we get new Amanda scenes.
Yes, we finally get answers to so much random shit. God, it's crazy how important Saw 3 is.
Yes, 3. Everything kind of goes back to 3.
I forgot how crucial that movie is to all kinds of stuff that happens later.
Now, Gresso, last time you said you were not interested in the flashbacks filling in things. What about this time? Because there's a lot in here too.
This time it works. This time, like they're so much more successful with the flashbacks in this one, the way that they were in Saw 4, like tying everything together thematically with John, with the characters that we know. Like, everything works so cohesively in this one that where it didn't in Saw 5 was so segmented. And this one really weaves a cohesive movie where, like, even though we're cutting between cop plot and trap plot and flashbacks, like, everything really still felt like. And I wonder how much being an editor factored into that, because there was a real cause and effect to every scene as
and it was
it's
easy to
structured.
follow along.
Yeah, absolutely.
It had a structure to it that I think it comes from the editing background. I also love that the flashbacks here, we finally get to see Hoffman and Amanda interact.
Yes.
Because the most we had of that was last time we'd see Hoffman like dragging someone in and being like, do we really need Amanda in this nerve gas house? John being like, yes, we do. She's very important.
Them talking about each other.
Yeah, but this time we have them like at each other's throats, and we see that combative nature of who's daddy's favorite.
I was literally going to say, they both want to be daddy's favorite. Yes.
Who's the number one candy baby?
Yes, number one.
And you really get a sense for how like Amanda thinks Hoffman is just like the brute force.
Yes.
The muscle, and
Hoffman thinks she's nuts.
that she's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They're both right.
Yes.
They're both wrong. And it's great just seeing them conflict. And ultimately, he causes her to do what she did at the end of Saw 3.
Yeah.
which I mean, we can talk about that.
We can
when it
talk
happens
about
and how likely it is, and does it make all the sense in the world? But like, I think at least at first blush, it's a cool little twist and a fun little filling in of those character dynamics. Yeah. Gress, how did you feel about the gore and everything in this one?
It was definitely an escalation, but like, it wasn't too bad. You know, it was
that first
still,
scene, cutting into the belly fat, cutting off the arm.
That's the worst one.
It's definitely
that's
the
a
worst
lot, and like that's a lot because it's disconnected too from like it's just about the like it's there to shock you. It's the first scene. It's supposed to put you off axis, like, and the gal that you said
she won Scream Queen season 1.
Yeah, like. She's really going for it with the screams and stuff, you know, and like the big eyes.
Right.
You know,
She's really good in that scene in the hospital too.
She is really good.
Look at my fucking arm.
Yeah.
What arm?
Yeah. Do you feel like you regret the things you've done now?
Are you saying you didn't cut off your own arm?
Yeah. Technically, Jigsaw didn't do this to you. No affiliation, but after this cold open title card.
Oh, we're jumping in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
We've got...
Oh, wait, well, let's describe the cold open a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Because it's two people on either side. They're both, like, partners at a predatory lending thing. They know each other, but very symbolic. Jigsaw wants his pound of flesh, and so whoever can donate more body parts and flesh and tip the scale in their favor will survive. The other one will get screws going into their head. And on one side is a big guy, big old big guy, and he's just cutting off chunks of fat from his stuff. He's got the advantage. I love when she lifts up her shirt and it's just like toned
just
abs,
ripped.
and it's like fuck.
It's like it's like Adam Scott in Step Brothers, where like he lifts up his shirt and it's just like an 8-pack, glistening 8-pack.
Yeah, and then she's like, fingers, and she just ends up going for the whole arm.
Chops her whole arm
cleaves
off.
that arm off.
So gross. She like starts kind of like
Lower.
3/4 sleeve length cut, and then she's like, nope, I gotta go for the joint, and it's so gross.
She hacks that thing off.
Anyone who's broken down a chicken will know that that's
or a crab.
Yeah, or
trying to get that crab meat.
Yeah.
And I always love the way it looks when she tosses it in. It just like it's so obviously a prosthetic. It looks like jiggly,
wiggly,
bloop, 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 and it gives her the advantage, and she wins.
Yes.
I think that's the smart move. Like I know that like the big guy has all the extra weight, but like the viscera and everything that you have to cut through for that compared to like the arm, which is going to have the weight and is like a cleaner. I imagine medically that'd be the cleaner cut.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's so gross.
Yeah. And she wisely does the left arm. I'm assuming she's a righty, so has that foresight at least.
Yeah.
It was like Pound of Flesh. Were there any other references to Merchant of Venice?
That was the only one I caught.
I don't really know. I don't know if the rest of Jigsaw's speech was him like reciting.
Oh, it was a Shakespeare themed. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so after our cold open, we're in a flashback. We see Cecil, our first ever Saw Trap victim, with Amanda.
Amanda driving the car, driving this Taurus.
A Ford Taurus. I love that we all recognize the console.
That dash.
I drove 2 Tauruses in my life.
Were a certain
we drove out to LA
age,
in one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like being a certain age, being from Metro Detroit, if you didn't own a Taurus, someone you were always in their car did.
Yeah, you spent time in one.
Yes.
And then what? They all disappeared after Cash for Clunkers. Oh. That they all disappeared. I think they had to have been like the #1 victim of Cash for Clunkers, dude.
Really?
Wow. They all got cashed out.
Wow.
Pretty sure. You just don't see them anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they don't make them. All the car companies are making like giant ass trucks now. Like Ford doesn't do the mid-size cars really anymore.
Oh, is that true? They go for the big boys?
Yeah, it's like the market right now.
Yep.
So we see that little Flashback, so now we know that's a thing.
Yeah, I love the style of it. It's very like
Kind of gauzy.
Yeah. Like motion blur around the edges.
We also confirmed Strum is extremely dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, he's not coming back.
He ain't coming back from that.
Yeah, he's
He's
a spinal he looks like he's been fatality'd in Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
It's like there's nothing left.
Yeah, just he's dripping. He's drips. He's just drips. That's all he is.
And the hand.
And the hand that he grabbed up top.
Oh man, Hoffman is, well, maybe not super lucky, but in the moment lucky that, this hand is left.
Yeah. Later we see a
Mayhaps.
flashback of him taking pliers to the fingers to get him
rigor
off.
mortis hand. Yeah. Mayhaps I can use this, says Hoffman to himself.
And also we see like the bottom of the glass coffin, like how it like recedes into the ground, and then we get to see him like get out underneath the ground.
Yeah.
Like we get to see behind the magic trick there.
Yes, yeah. I think I compared it to like it's a ride unloading station.
Yeah.
Like, welcome back, riders. He gets out. His back is bloody, so his shirt's, he got cut up a little bit. But still. Easiest saw trap by far.
We meet William Easton of Umbrella Health.
William Easton.
What a good, well-cast character.
I love this character. I love this actor.
Yeah.
This whole thing is so great. I think it's so funny that truly every character ever in Saw has been baby girled on the subreddit, including William Easton. I've seen it.
He's a handsome guy.
He is, yeah. He's
Yeah.
tragic. I mean,
He's healthcare Pete Campbell, I said.
Yes, he's very Pete Campbell. He's just kind of a sad guy.
Uh-huh.
Where he wants to project a version of masculinity that he thinks he is, but it feels like watching a kid play dress up almost. This actor's fantastic. Who plays?
Well, the guy who played Harold Abbott had auditioned to be William Easton. I can see that. Similar types. Harold Abbott being the guy who gets rejected and later dies of his heart failure.
Yeah.
We see him like reject a dude.
Okay.
Because that's who he's talking to the lawyer about. There's like a lawsuit over it from his family, which little do we know, we spend the whole movie with. Good twist. Great twist at the end. We're back to a good twist.
This twist is so good.
Like, this movie fixes so many of Saw 5's problems.
It's crazy by comparison.
Yeah.
Like I remember saying in Saw 2 that like Saw 2 made me like Saw 1 more.
Uh-huh.
And this one is the complete opposite, where I'm like, man, fuck Saw 5. Like it's just so embarrassing now. Like 3 and 4 is like a little duology or so
For sure.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then this movie really brought all of that back. It's like you could just skip. I mean, I guess you can't.
You can't
because of cop plot, but like
Strom, yeah. No, you cannot.
The redeeming factor is how much Strom there is in 5. 'Cause I love Strom.
Also, we were wrong last time when we said that the Fatal 5 had nothing to do with anything else. In this movie, they do specify that Strom had known about that whole burning down the building thing and had wanted to punish them or wanted to like convict them.
Yeah, like it was known that he was dissatisfied with the punishment that the fact that they had gone unpunished.
That they got off, yeah. So that's why Hoffman and John targeted them as a way to further set up Strom and make him look suspicious.
Yeah. Wish we could have had that in 5.
You could have done that at the end of 5, and that would have helped that movie.
I think that would have helped a lot.
Oh, yeah.
To tie that together.
You could have done that in a Saw montage.
Yes,
exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So, okay. So we meet this health exec, William Easton. He is on the phone with, we don't know
Sounds
right
like
now.
his wife.
It sounds like his wife. He calls this woman Babe, which we'll talk about that later.
And he says, I know it's your birthday. I can't make our dinner date. So, and then we're all like, oh, he's fucking his lawyer.
His lawyer,
they're like
for sure.
drinking. They're talking about stuff. They're going over how not to incriminate himself. We meet the lawyer, and we know she's the lawyer because she says, as lead counsel for this company.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deborah.
She says the
Debbie.
word deposition, and we're like, oh, that's the lawyer.
We also just meet everyone else who works there. He's got
The
a secretary.
dog pit! Oh, sorry. We'll get to the dog pit.
Woof, 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 woof.
That'd be great if the dog pit was like an Arsenio Hall kind of audience vibe where they all had a woo, 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 woo every time they denied someone's health insurance.
They're Throw another bone in the bowl. They just throw like a milk bone into like a doggy bowl. And then whoever has the lowest denials at the end of the week has to eat all the milk bones.
Yeah,
like, chow down, puppy, little fucking puppy.
That's such Wall Street shit. That's what I imagine that working those kinds of jobs is like.
So yeah, there's 6 people in the dog pit.
Yes, so yeah, the 6 people in the dog pit, and yes, the secretary who seems like a nice lady.
Nice older lady, a little page boy. I don't know, what is he? An
He's
intern or some shit?
the file clerk.
Sure.
I'm not really sure what a file clerk does. I'm guessing just organizes filing
Files.
cabinets.
Yeah.
There's a janitor.
The janitor.
The poor janitor.
Yep.
He
didn't appreciate his life.
Yeah,
He
I was
smoked
going to say
cigarettes.
he didn't deserve this, but John doesn't like people who smoke cigarettes.
I didn't smoke a day of my life and I got cancer. He smokes every day and he's walking around fine. You think that's fair?
Yeah.
I don't think he appreciates his lungs.
Exactly.
There's the lawyer and
And
is that it?
I think that's it
Okay.
for our characters.
You learn them all. You meet them real fast. Thankfully, Gressel right away was like, "Oh, all these people are gonna die." Great.
Yes.
So you knew.
Yeah.
You knew that we were meeting them for a purpose.
Yes, that was just, take a look at the butcher case, please.
Yeah.
What cut
It's
would
like
you like
picking
first?
your lobster at a restaurant.
for
You're like,
real.
wow,
In the
look at how
tank.
cute they are, and they're all gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Hoffman is meeting the feds that are now taking over the Jigsaw investigation because everyone keeps dying. They have to keep sending in new people.
And they're like, "Oh, it looks like it was Strom." Also, Erickson lost his Bluetooth.
Bluetooth Erickson is just Erickson in this movie.
That sucks.
No
Thank
Bluetooth.
God.
No, it's such a bummer.
Yeah.
It is not.
What happened to the Bluetooth Gressel?
The director took one look at that and went, "Get that the fuck out of here."
Well, you
New
said what,
direct-
Erickson? You were like, it probably fell between
Oh
his
yeah,
car seats.
right. Yeah, no, yes. In World, it's like, oh no, it probably just dropped between his seats in his car.
Yeah,
he
and it's at an
can't get it.
awkward angle where it's hard to reach, and it's like, whatever.
And like he starts reaching for it, but then he feels like these really cold hard fries, and it's like,
I was
no.
just gonna say fries.
I'm just gonna leave it down there. We've all been there. We've all felt
Absolutely.
old cold fries in
Yeah.
our car before.
That's correct. And who is with not Bluetooth, just regular Erickson?
He can still be Bluetooth Erickson.
Okay.
No, let's not take away his Viking name.
Yeah. His Viking honorifics. Who is with Bluetooth Erickson but Agent Perez,
Lindsay
who
Perez.
I totally forgot comes back. It truly has been so long since
I
I've seen
remembered, just for the record, I just played into it last episode because
Okay.
I could tell that you forgot and Gressel didn't know. So I
Right.
was just
No.
like, yeah,
That's
but
fair.
maybe it was a casting thing. Didn't want to spoil anything.
Wow.
Gressel, did you ever expect her to come back or did you believe she was dead?
No, I thought. Well, I mean, like, there was a chance, I guess, with anybody in this series that they come back. But no, I wasn't really thinking about Perez. I really enjoyed that, and I love her performance in the whole movie. I think she does a
Yeah.
great job of being like. I said when we were watching that it was like a Columbo, like, oh, well, really? You know,
Yes.
like.
I love her in this one. I think she's great at, really just side-eyeing Hoffman. Just
You
the
don't
physical
say.
discomfort she has around that man. Even in this first scene when Hoffman, like, gets close to her and she just, like, takes a step back.
Yeah, for
I feel
sure.
like every woman can relate to this
100%.
physical performance here.
100%.
Yes, Erickson lied about her being dead to protect her because they just weren't sure who might
Who
have been
the
helping.
accomplice was. Yes.
But now that they know it was Strom.
Oh my God, this morning Molly sneezed right in my face, and all I could think of was the Billy doll exploding in front.
Hey, come here. I want to tell you a secret.
Okay, so we meet Pamela Jenkins, reporter.
No, we met her last movie. She's
Oh.
in Saw 5 she's there when Hoffman gets promoted. She's
Oh,
in the
you're
audience.
right. She's in the press
She's an
conference.
established Cityton citizen.
We didn't get her name, I don't think. Or does she?
I forget if we get her name.
Okay.
But she's there.
Well, we re-meet.
We re-meet Miss Jenkins.
Pamela Jenkins, Cityton reporter.
She's trying to get to Jill's box,
She
dude.
wants to talk to Jill Tuck. That's where she's following the trail of this story.
When she goes to Jill's apartment and Jill answers the door, it could so easily become a porn.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's that soft lighting too, which I'm also so glad is back. Like it's
Yeah.
the Saw sets, the soft lighting, like the kind of like weird perspective because the sets are too small. Like I loved it.
Yeah.
She also, just the way Pamela is styled.
It looks like a porn.
It looks
report.
like that
Tina
porn
Fey
that Ted
glasses.
Cruz watched on July 4th.
That is James, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
That's what she
the
looks
porn
like.
that he accidentally liked on
On
Independence
Twitter,
Day.
yeah, on Independence Day, Ted.
Oh my god, 100%.
Don't tell me it was a file clerk.
It was one of the dogs in the dog pound.
Yeah. What's Jill up to now? Because Jill right now, Jill's plot's still kind of a mystery.
She's having the saddest night of her life. Remember?
Wine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's watching a videotape of her serial killer ex-husband and her looking at the ultrasound of the baby she miscarried.
Yeah.
While drinking wine.
While drinking wine.
It's
Was forlornly looking over the cityscape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking out her window from her high-rise apartment.
Right.
Just, it's a bad time for Jill Talk.
Yes.
We're seeing more of what's in that box. It was a bunch of envelopes.
Yes, a bunch of envelopes with different people in them.
Yeah.
One of which is this reporter,
Pamela Jenkins.
Pamela Jenkins.
And then you got William Easton.
We see William Easton. I forget who else we see at this point, because not all of them are revealed right away.
Yeah. Jenkins is in envelope 2.
Right.
So I think Easton must have been in 1. Mm-hmm. Hoffman went to the hospital to talk to Scream Queen, and that was when he was like,
Yes, that's yeah.
You didn't cut your own arm off?
You didn't cut your own arm off.
Yeah. Well,
She's like, what did I learn? What was I supposed to learn?
Look at my goddamn arm! What the fuck am I supposed to learn from this, huh?
yeah, it's great. I love that.
Yeah,
scene.
because I love how she's like, he wanted us to learn something, and Hoffman's like, yes, go on, right?
He wanted us to learn.
And did you?
He loves almost incriminating himself. I think he has so much fun.
Like walking up to that edge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it. He can't resist. I think he thinks it's so cool that he's a jigsaw apprentice.
I read it as he thinks he's John and he's not good at it.
Yeah.
Like he wants so badly to have that kind of like verbal, acrobatics, like I'm gonna make you say the thing that you didn't know that you needed to say. I think that's part of the reason why he has so much contempt for Amanda later too, is that like Amanda has so much more of John's intelligence.
Yeah.
And like Hoffman wants that, but he is just a hammer looking for it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like maybe he wanted this chick to be his Amanda, Be like, you survived the trap. Well, hey, you know what? Actually, I set that trap up. So, like, you want to come with me and we could, like, abduct some people in pig
no,
masks?
what the fuck?
No, you put this pig mask on. It smells a little funny because, like, 4 people have worn it by now. It's sweaty in there, but it's fine.
The feds are also looking at, they're comparing crime scene photos of all the Jigsaw murders because they haven't gone public with it being Strom yet. So they want to have enough evidence to be able to say, we think that Strom is this apprentice. And they're looking at all the body, like the jigsaw piece cutouts from all the bodies. And they realize that 2 of them, the knife used
It was
is...
a serrated knife instead of a scalpel.
Yeah.
And it was only with Strom, no, not Strom.
It was...
Baxter, right?
Yes,
Seth
Seth
Baxter.
Baxter and...
The latest one.
Yes.
The Eddie, the big guy.
Yes.
Who died in the beginning of this.
Yes.
Because those were Hoffman victims. And we bring back the coroner from Saw 4. I think
Yeah.
his name is Hefner. He gets to come back and be like, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
investigated every single Jigsaw victim.
My favorite's Hoffman just like, you can tell that?
Maybe he
so
used
good.
Just asking.
Maybe he just used a different knife, And they're like, yeah, but it was only for these 2.
I love too how they're like, and these 2 are also really shitty. Like compared to like.
And I love how like Erickson is like, the only other time it was with Seth Baxter, the man who killed your sister.
Yeah. They're definitely just like, yeah, and these ones look really shitty compared to the end. They're just trying so hard to get him to be like, no, they're not.
Yeah. They're just like, guy, looks like the guy who did this is probably like gay or something.
Well, you're probably just like really bad at, like really bad at fucking, really can't get a girl.
Yeah,
like,
he's total
Real
limp dick.
small
Yeah.
penis.
Dead fuck.
Yeah. They also say we're doing voice analysis on all the tapes
Yeah.
because we can tell that some of these tapes aren't Jigsaw, and whoever it is the accomplice and also has a small dick. And we need to know who it is.
Yeah, we don't.
So Hoffman's really scared right now.
we may as well cut to Hoffman like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna get the Seth Baxter tape and de-scramble it, and we'll let you know what we find.
I love the noose tightening on Hoffman
It's
in
so
this movie.
good.
It's so good.
There is so much, this reminds me of a scene that we're about to get into with Hoffman. The sound in this movie is like peak. It's so good. And I wonder if it's just because the director for this one is now like the editor. So that's like more of a forethought in his mind while he's piecing this movie together before post-production. But there's one trap in particular. The sound design is like, oh, it's so good. It's like maybe the best in the whole series.
Yeah.
It's so creative. But yeah, there's a scene later with Hoffman where sound is used to such funny
So good.
effect, and it's so good and tense. Oh, I love it.
Hoffman goes to Jill's and takes the envelopes from her. He's like, I'm in charge now.
Yeah,
So that's not what John
I'm the
wanted.
captain now.
Yeah. He's mean to Jill.
He is mean to Jill.
Leave
He's mean
Jill
to
alone.
everyone. Yeah.
I love Jill.
We love Jill.
Do we see here that Jill holds back an envelope?
She gives him 5. I don't know how clear it is in this scene. Later we find out there's a
She
6th
withheld
envelope.
one, yeah.
It is Hoffman.
I feel like you do see her grab the 6th one when she opens the box, when she first pulls him out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
think you
don't-
see all 6 the first time. So
Yeah.
that kind of lets Jill have a flashback at the clinic to when John was there, and he was like, "Hey, methadone's not working. They're just like staying these fucking useless people. I found a method that works. Wake up!" He does the little
Yeah, he
yelly
yells
thing
at
at her.
her.
Addiction is not simple, Joe! Wake up!
It's bald soul patch John.
He's just it's incredible shit when you think about like Jill. I bet Jill like went to school for this. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Jill
she has, like,
has
read
like
peer-reviewed
very
studies.
specialized education in how to treat addiction, and then her husband is like, "Well, I figured out my own thing."
Check it out. Here's Amanda. She's been in this room the whole
Yeah,
time.
Amanda's been hiding underneath the coats in the coat rack this whole time because
It's like fucking Buster Bluth.
yeah, like we just don't see her until she's pointed out, and it's very funny. Very bad wig. We love it.
Oh, such a bad way.
Oh,
Very bad
man.
wig. Don't
Yeah.
worry, it can get worse.
Gets worse. Gets worse.
It can get worse. So Amanda's there, and he's
The
like,
wigs
"Look,
that Shawnee has to wear in this
it's
series,
an
dude.
incredible."
It's just a parade of bad wigs.
Yeah, it's really, and there's no explanation for why her hair's doing that.
It's
those
like,
few movies.
are they just like, well, she cuts it, I think, as part of her transformation, right? And then it grows back
real fast.
I think the timeline
think
I
it
don't think
grows
makes
back a
sense with
little
the
too
growing back
fast, yeah.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when she has her Saw 3 hair, she looks so damn good.
Yes.
And then they're just like, put a wig on. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amanda's too hot.
You gotta like stick the ends of this wig in a paper shredder and then put it on her head. It's so bad. But yeah, she's the proof that John's method works. So yeah, take that peer-reviewed science
Yeah.
and
I,
studies.
I have a sample size of 1. It's successful. That's all I need.
Oh man, John would have thrived on TikTok.
John's like, I never got a call about how I felt about the election. So how real can that poll be? I've asked my friends that none of them have gotten phone calls either. We're in a country of 300 million people. It says it has a sample size of 500. How's that supposed to work? You're not factoring the human will.
I did get I got mail addressed to me. I forget which institute it was where it was like a study, but it came with a $1 bill.
No, it was, remember what it was? It was the Nielsen.
That's
and
right.
You thought we were going to get like Nielsen
You're right.
boxed.
I thought we were getting a Nielsen box. We are
No, it
not
was a
getting
fucking
it was
survey.
a survey, and I said, "Well, that's fun."
You took the $1 and threw it away.
That $1 was mailed to you with the idea that you would fill out the survey. But instead, you chose to throw away the survey and take the $1. and spend it on penny candy or something. I don't know.
Oh man, they don't do penny candy anymore. So what? Is this the reporter gets pigmasked?
No.
Who gets
William
pigmasked
Easton
right
gets
here?
pigmasked.
That's right, Willie
He's
Easton,
in his
because he's in
office.
his office, and there's
raining.
There's like I don't know why this security guard is acting like this.
He's setting himself up. I'm sorry, guy. You're walking around with your hood up looking like you're about to
lurching
go
around like you're fucking Renfield or something.
Yeah, like you're going to go stab Sarah Michelle Gellar or something. And
Yes, yeah.
He gets shot. I don't know if he dies, but William fucking shoots him.
Yeah.
And then he gets pinned.
Then he wakes up in a trap and he gets a special video.
Yep. It's not Billy on the tape. It's John Kramer in the flesh.
Kramer. Yeah.
And it must be so... And I love the realization that... Because we get the flashback to William denying John's request to do a experimental
treatment in
with
Norway.
A doctor in Norway that has like a lower percentage success rate, but hey, maybe it'll work. Can I go try it out? And William's like, no. And if you do, we'll drop you. That's the rules.
Yep, and that's a thing. That's a thing.
Yep,
that happens.
That we find that out later, but I love that like the scene before this, William's watching the news about the Jigsaw murders, and they're like, well, John Kramer's dead.
The victims.
Yeah, but it looks like somehow the Jigsaw murders and kidnappings are continuing with people who happen to know him.
The reporter literally breaks the fourth wall of TV and is like, hey, if you're still alive and you've personally wronged John Kramer, you might end up in a saw trap.
You're not in the clear yet. And
Yeah.
he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Victims have included anyone associated with the life of John Kramer, however remote. The Jigsaw killer may be dead, but the murders continue.
So he does indeed wake up in a saw trap.
I love that the tape is John Kramer because one, it's like, okay, he knows that everyone knows it's him, so why bother with the puppet anymore? But two, it's because this is fucking personal and it's awesome.
This is such a personal thing for him.
It is so good. So he's got 60 minutes, 4 trials. While he's explaining this, we see there is a woman and a teenage boy. They are captured. They are watching video of all of this. They can see that William Easton is in his first saw trap.
They have a lever that says live or die.
Yeah, and there's a vat of acid.
Hydrofluoric acid.
Yeah.
They're not sure what's
don't
going
know,
on.
So they're not touching it yet.
Also, William, the 60 minutes are for the 4 straps, and they'll blow up on his wrists and ankles if he doesn't accomplish his 4 trials within 60 minutes.
We get a little demonstration, like the reverse bear trap.
You're right, yeah,
which
it
was
throws it
fun.
back. Yeah, it's on a mannequin. He's like, oh, let me show you with my mannequin friend. The mannequin's like, no, and blows up, so it's great.
I don't know. Again, this is like, it's an impossible thing to call because none of us are in the saw trap, but I just feel like at a certain point when one of my options is murdering so many people, do I just let those things blow up?
I don't know. You guys were all like, when you were Amanda, you were like, easy, no problem.
But
I'll
this
tear
is
into that guy's stomach.
This would be, okay, if our employees were on a carousel.
Oh, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Ben would be the look at me
Look at me! When you're killing me, you look at me!
person for sure. Ben would.
I just think at a certain point, are you like, I could, it's not like I will die. It's just, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because we were also debating whether those charges would kill him or just blow off his hands and feet.
I think it would cause enough damage to kill you because you wouldn't get the help you need quickly enough.
Well, what I was saying is once you do 3, because each time he finishes, because that's the overarching thing that he has to do, the 4 trials within each, upon completing each one, he gets a key and unlocks them. Once he unlocks the 2 hands and 1 foot, I'm like, maybe I don't
just
have to
skip
do the
one.
4th one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll lose a foot and be good. Get one of those cool like hook things and you could be a sprinter. I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Could have saved him, because what's the last one? That's the fucking shotgun carousel, right?
Yeah.
But then I guess if he doesn't do it, all of them die, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
No, that they thought ahead,
Yeah,
They're
okay,
like,
so
all right,
never mind,
fine,
he
you don't want to
can't
do
do
the last
that.
one, I'll just kill them all. That's fine.
Okay, the first trap that.
Love this one.
This one is so good. This is such a, I don't know. This has all of the little things that make a good saw trap.
Mm-hmm.
It's visually interesting. It's got a story to it. It has kind of like a theme.
Yeah.
The artistry of it is really nice.
And it has the sound design you were talking
This
about.
is the sound design that I think is so good and so crispy. I love it. Because the trap is, we've got William, and then we've got the janitor we were talking about, who smokes cigarettes. He is in a identical looking device. They're across from each other. They have they have masks on with air, they're like connected to these air pumps. And they also have these metal vices around their rib cages. And basically, it's whoever can hold their breath the longest, essentially.
Because every time you take a breath, the clamps close in until they crush your
until one of them dies.
And John Kramer's like, well, according to your formula, he wouldn't be able to survive, but let's see what happens when you test someone's will to survive.
Right.
Which is great.
It's a cool thing where, like, you have this character who arguably, kind of like a John Kramer, hasn't technically murdered anyone, but has murdered has murdered more people than John Kramer in a way that is, we deem acceptable at large, legally speaking anyway. And it's a cool thing to have him be put in these situations in person where he's got to make those choices, but has to see the payoff of those choices right away.
Yeah.
It's good shit. I love it. And then the sound design of this trap is just so great. When they inhale and they hold their breaths and the movie's just silent.
It's a rare moment of quiet for a
Yeah,
Saw movie. Usually these traps are like fucking industrial metal and guitars and like just a lot of noises and flashes. This still kind of has the flashes. It has a ticking time, like a second beeper. But then other than that, it's just like little creaks and like resistance and it's so good.
Yeah, it's good. Our poor janitor, who has a history of high blood pressure and heart disease, does not win this challenge. He's the one who he ultimately has to take more breaths than William Easton.
And his torso pops out.
It's great. This is so great too, because the payoff of this trap is not gore. Like on the gore spectrum of Saw, this is towards the lower end, but it's just the speed at which it happens and the sound, that pop, made us all we all flinched,
reacted.
and it's so, you get a little bit of blood, but it's just the way his torso kind of deforms as well. It's just so gross. It's great.
I love that they didn't do a complete squish.
Yes.
Like, it was so much more affecting to have that, like, weird inhuman bulge, and the sound was way more visceral and scarier than... It's like how... I mean, it's not the same thing, but the needle pit was so much more visceral than like a more gory trap.
Yeah.
You know, different for different reasons, but it's just effective even though you're not seeing anything that's disgusting necessarily.
Yeah, like sometimes when they pull back a little bit, it makes it grosser somehow.
Oh yeah.
William gets out of his thing. He gets the key and unlocks one of the straps. He realizes he's been sewn up on the side, and we're like, oh, was his kidney taken?
Yeah, like his Jigsaw also like, shit, I need cash.
Yeah, but he's trying to beat that 60 minutes because Jigsaw said if you don't, you'll never see your family again. So he's trying to get to his family on the other end of this. His next trial is in like an aquarium. Because this whole thing takes place in like a zoo.
Oh yeah, we're in like an abandoned zoo. What the fuck? The
mom and son are in a cage. Pamela Jenkins has also been
Pamela
pigged.
Jenkins is there now
in
too.
one of the most obvious like pig setup shots ever when she's at Jill Tuck's place in the hallway.
Oh, and then every time that William gets one of the little cuffs off his arms or legs, there's a message under each one where it's like it
triggers a flashback.
I was gonna say it triggers a cutscene. Like if this is a game, this is a cutscene, non-skippable, story relevant cutscene. This one is what William Easton sponsored. I think this is how a
party or like a sponsor thing for Jill's clinic.
Yes.
And so this is when they first met. It was like, remember the party when we first met?
Yes. Yeah. So and this is when William
they were mixed just right, and the moonlight was hitting your eyes.
William's talking to John, and he says something about how he's like, we work in similar, like what does he say? Like we do similar things.
We both try to analyze people's behavior.
Right.
Or try to predict people's behavior.
Which I get. We were thinking like, well, civil engineer, but I guess like engineering, at least, or like architecture and design is designing for the way people behave. So I guess I get that.
Definitely on a deeper note, it's like Jigsaw. The Jigsaw Killer is, you know, his last movie. If you accurately predict what people do, you're not leaving anything to chance.
Right. And in another, if you read it another way, it's kind of like what I was talking about earlier, where yes, they do technically do very similar jobs, where it is choosing, you know, they
who lives and who dies.
Yes, they are both they've put themselves in positions where they think that they are the ones worthy of determining who lives or dies, or who gets the chance to live or die, at least.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're in a similar business, John.
Oh yeah, how's that?
Well, you try to predict people's behavior. So do I.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun seeing John in a social setting.
John around normal people.
Yeah, like intellectual John having conversations and debates. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's
like
good.
Tobin Bell, you need a man of his intellect to play this character effectively.
100%.
Because like I was watching some interviews with him, and like where he's speaking in a normal tone, he's not doing the Jigsaw thing. He's just like talking like a normal guy, and like it just he's so intelligent and there, and it's so cool. I love him.
I think he's said in interviews before that he just has always wanted to play like a nice character since because he's like, everyone thinks I'm really mean and I'm not. Okay, so in our next saw trap in this zoo, or rather we all said it looks like the queue for a Jurassic Park ride at Universal Studios.
Yeah, for like the aquarium section. Yeah.
I love this unnecessary jump scare that Hoffman set up, I'm assuming, because with the Billy puppet.
Billy swings down, slams into the glass, and then a tape starts for William, and his mouth moves along with the tape, and it's so fucking funny.
I'm just, as someone who loves animatronics, you have to program that to match
There's a lot of work going into that.
I'm just imagining either one of them sitting there, like matching the mouth flaps to the tape, and it's so much work, and it's so funny.
It's so funny that his mouth moves.
You can really see the sparkly shoes here, which when we went to the Saw escape room, I just thought this was so funny. They have a little Billy on a trike, and that Billy on the trike has gone viral many times. He's the one where there was that video of like a news reporter and people were like, why is Billy from Saw in the background? And that was theirs. And they told us that because he's got the sparkly shoes, and they're like, yeah, when we bought the doll, it didn't have it had just regular red shoes, and we went out of our way. We bought a pair of little girl shoes to like put on the doll because they have to be red sequins. And we get to see them here.
Billy talks about this next thing. He has to choose. He has two handles that look like they're part of my fucking like workout cage.
Yeah, they look like TRX bands.
Yeah. And so he's got them, and they are attached to two people in the aquarium: his secretary Addie and his little file clerk
and
Alan.
The loneliest boy.
The loneliest boy
in the
ever.
world.
He's like Billy's like, Look at this full life that Addie has with a family and loved ones.
People who love her. Now look at this sad fuck over here.
Look at this fucking loser.
He's young and healthy, but look at him. We took all these paparazzi photos of him sitting next to no one.
See, this is 2008?
2009.
Okay, so this is social media era.
This
Facebook
is
as it exists.
Peak Facebook.
So I interpreted it as
self-timer on a point and click.
Yeah, self-timer that he shot those sad pictures for like a serious Facebook album of like, this is me in New York, and
threw
like
a fucking filter on them because they're like blue.
Yeah.
Well, he might have visited New York and come back to his Cityton friends. And oh wait, I'm sorry, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any fucking Cityton friends. Yeah, he set that shit on a ledge, hit the timer, ran over to the bench.
Yeah.
And was like, just pose.
I had to do it a couple times to get the right third in the frame.
Yeah. Dude, for sure that's what happened. Alan, you little loser.
Oh, man.
and Billy's like, according to your formula, you should choose Alan to live because Addie is older and doesn't have as much life. But like, nobody even likes Alan.
Yeah, because that's the thing is if she dies, her family will miss her. But if he dies,
no one's gonna care.
He's just kind of a guy.
He's just a fucking loser. He's a drifter.
Yeah.
You could harvest his organs. It'd be great.
Like, dying in a saw trap sucks.
But to be insulted.
But to be, yes. But then to hear the little fucking puppet be like, look at this fucking asshole. No one
you
likes
woke
them.
up with a barbed wire noose around your neck. You're standing on a little ledge, and then there's a little fucking puppet in
That's
sparkly
like, no
shoes.
one would care if you died. Like all the other traps, it's a whole thing, and you're like, oh shit, I'm the main character right now, or at least you think you are. But this one, he's just like, yeah, no one would really miss him, you know?
This kid's collateral. It's fine.
What an NPC loser. Oh man, it's such a bummer. So, and then, William chooses to let our little sad boy hang.
Dude, and it's so visceral that ledge drops. He slams into the fucking glass right in front of William.
He slams into him like that one part of The Dark Knight, that jump scare.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the hanging
yeah.
body.
And then it's like a barbed wire noose, so it's bloody. He's dead, and then his body just gets pulled into the ceiling.
Yes, it's like a fucking little carnival game.
Yeah, it's like...
Again, the unnecessary flair that a lot of these traps now have is so funny to me.
And then what's so fucking great is now Addie has survived, and then he's just like, find a way down. I gotta go.
He goes, you try to find a way out of here, Addie, and just leaves her standing on that little ledge with barbed wire on her neck.
You try to find a way out of here, Addie. I have to keep going. Be careful.
It's so good.
That's up there for traps for me.
It's simple, but so good.
I'd say 3 of these 4 traps are like real, like the boiler room one, whatever. Take her,
yeah,
leave. Sure. But like shotgun carousel, this one, and the breathing one, all have their own reasons why they're awesome.
I really like boiler. Well, I guess it's next, right?
Yeah,
we're getting there.
We'll talk about.
We get a little cop
I like
plot.
boiler room.
Okay.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
cool.
we're doing some cop plot stuff.
Well, they get Seth Baxter's tape.
Oh yeah, and Bluetooth Erickson calls Hoffman, is like, hey. This is like, oh man, this is like when you get called to the boss's
his fucking
office.
phone, dude.
I know.
He could be so much more efficient.
He could be hands-free. God. Yeah, no, now he's got to hold the phone. But he calls Hoffman, and this is like, yeah, you get called into the boss's office, and they don't tell you. It's like, we got to talk, and you know it's bad.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you got to come in because we've got something to discuss. And that's never good.
And then we see a flashback. This is Hoffman. He's got Timothy Young making another appearance. He's in a wheelbarrow.
Oh, man, this undignified appearance of Timothy Young.
Dumps his
Hoffman.
body. He takes like a Kevin Owens neck bump,
Yes.
like on the fucking concrete.
It'd be the funniest if Hoffman like just dumps this guy out and like accidentally kills him because his neck bends weird.
Real close to it. And John's like, that's a human
being
who were about to twist their limbs backwards, okay? Please try to keep him in good condition until then.
It's very much like your friend who always talks shit about their sibling, and you're like, yeah, they're so annoying, and like, that's my sister.
It's only okay when we say
It's
it.
only okay when we do it, yeah.
Yeah, this is Amanda and Hoffman sparring.
Yep, girls
and she's
are
like,
fighting.
Yeah, when's your test, detective?
I don't need one.
Okay, come on, Hoffman.
So when's your test, detective?
I don't need one.
You can't possibly be that dumb that you think you don't need it.
You
He's
don't
like,
get tested.
I already got one. I woke up in a chair with a shotgun pointed at me, and then he let me go. I looked in a mirror. It was really hard.
Yeah, I went in a box and there was some glass in there that kind of hurt, okay?
Yeah. That's in the future. But
wait, that is in the future.
I'm gonna do that though.
But I will do that because it's already planned that far ahead.
It's all down to the letter. Yeah. I love how that flashback ends with Jigsaw being like, all right, Amanda, it's time to go get Lynn.
Yeah.
Dr. Denlin.
Time to set up Saw 3. We cut back to Jill real quick. There's what? I think this is part of the... or is this like a note that's like John says that he will provide a way out for Jill when all of this is done. When his final wishes have been executed. And then, oh no, this is a flashback when he's still alive. And he's like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm like super fucked up now. Anyway, I'll make sure everything's fine. Here's this key. And you'll know what to do with this later.
Yeah, because Amanda's like wheeling him down and Jill comes and meets him and is like, hey, could you stop like killing people?
Yeah.
Like I have a clinic. If it gets out, it's probably going to hurt our funding. He's like,
It's okay. It'll help those people. Also, here's the key.
It was a pretty big reveal that Jill was aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I lose track of like...
I do too.
What
Who knows
is known
what?
when.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess she does know because here's
Amanda. She doesn't seem surprised.
I know like she already met Amanda as like proof of his thing. But
Yes,
I think she knows.
But just Yes.
Yeah.
But like clearly she like knows.
She's like, please stop.
Yeah,
this.
she like is aware of plans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, but here's a key. And then that's the key that she was wearing and used in the previous film.
Yeah.
To open the box.
And now we cut to another flashback. Everyone please stand for the national anthem. This is the best. I mean, this is like one of the best John scenes of all time. This is John getting his coverage denied for this experimental treatment in Norway.
We get a nice little Lawrence Gordon mention. Oh, Gordon's a specialist. He's not a thinker.
Yeah. He's saying like he's already got his hand on the door basically while I'm talking.
It's so good. Yeah.
That's a great way of phrasing that.
Yes.
That's so good.
Dr. Gordon is a specialist. You know, he's making money on his specialty. He's not a thinker. I mean, the man has his hand on the doorknob half the time that I'm there.
He talks about like how decisions in this country aren't made by patients and their doctors.
But it's not made by the government either. It's the fucking
Yes,
health insurance.
yes. He just what was the Michael Moore health insurance doctor?
Sicko.
Yeah. Oh, John loves
John would
Sicko.
love Sicko. John would love Michael Moore. Period.
I think he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'd be a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I would love to see them at like some bar in Traverse City, just like because I bet he would love Michael Moore, but disagree on things.
Yes.
And they would like love talking to
Oh
each
my
other.
gosh,
yeah.
they would
for
have
sure.
the most insufferable debates. I say that with so much love.
Yeah, endearingly, not derogatory.
Endearingly,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you, Michael Moore, for screening my student film. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, he gives this incredible monologue that's basically just a rant about the state of healthcare in this country, and it is still applicable. It sucks how this would not have to be
15 years
changed at all.
later,
15
it's
years
the
later,
same,
it's
yeah.
the same shit.
He's like, in the Far East, they pay their doctors when they're healthy. You
Yeah,
know that? Did
yeah.
you know that?
Oh man, he'd be so good at TikTok. It's sick.
Dude, he would have a following.
Oh man. And then of course he gets up to look at the aquarium and he just says piranha.
Piranha.
Iconic. Love it.
Gressel made the good point. He thought that there would be a trap involving piranhas. after
Can't
that.
believe that there was no payoff to Piranha. It was like, did he just do that and the cameras were rolling and they were like, great, leave it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, because it definitely seems like, oh, he's getting ideas. But I wonder if it's also just like
You guys are blood, like, you guys are piranhas.
yeah, we're all cannibalizing ourselves as a species and it sucks.
Boiler room.
Yes, the boiler room maze, which
William
is
Easton.
again the elaborate nature of the traps.
Yeah, this is
the
a whole
space
fucking
involved. Yeah,
With like rerouting steam and shit. This is blueprints.
I was gonna say it's like a mist puzzle.
yeah.
In here. Mhm.
Pamela, the counsel for Umbrella Health, which
Yeah, that
probably
maybe
was
he's fucking.
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
But you know what? We find out. I don't think he has a wife.
Right.
As far
so
as we
it's,
know.
you know.
So it's fine.
Fine.
Maybe a little bit of, I don't know, is there a power imbalance? She's counsel?
No, I mean.
Because she's not, I don't think she would be.
There's probably rules. Like, can you be disbarred for fucking your client? I don't know.
well, does she work for the company?
She says
or
I'm
does she work
lead counsel for this company.
So she's not an
Is she on
outside
payroll?
firm. Yeah. Are they like is he the CEO or is he like an
It's like we have a
SVP or
lawyer, but
something?
she's not a dead meat employee.
Right.
But Umbrella's a much larger company.
Yeah, they would have
a legal department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they probably are. I don't know. Is he CEO? Does he own the company?
He's got to
Does he
be
run
like.
it?
I think he's like CEO. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he does say the buck stops here when
Right.
John comes for the experimental treatment
That's
in Norway.
true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? But I think they're fucking.
Yeah, I think they're fucking.
Or have fucked.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
certainly. So this is okay. She has to go through a maze in this boiler room, and she's got like a thingy attached to her neck. It's almost like the one that Art Blank has, where it's gonna just instantly. It's like a
I
cattle
love
prod.
how for a second I thought you forgot his last name and you just said blank as like a fill in the blank, but no, it's actually Art Blank.
Art Blank.
So yeah, she starts crawling. There's steam.
Oh, this is gnarly.
This is another one where it's not bloody per se, but we're all reacting.
We're all familiar with the sensation of like accidentally, like touching water that's too hot,
Yeah,
or
a boiling kettle. Or
boil-
something.
yeah,
kettle.
yeah,
I worked at
accidentally
Starbucks.
I've
been steamed
Oh
before.
yeah, for sure.
you were a
Espresso machine. Yeah.
dishwasher, right?
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
dishwasher. Yeah,
like
definitely.
it's exactly the same, but I accidentally touched the curling iron to my hand the other day, and I still have kind of like a gross spot on my hand from it. It hurt like fucking hell.
Yeah.
So we all, again, this is like the needle pit thing where we all know what this sensation could be if
And
prolonged like this.
To help her through the maze, he can divert the steam to blast him instead, and he does it for her a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But then she gets through the maze, and she still has to get this thing off her back, and X-rays show that's why his side is sewn up.
Yeah.
The key is in him, so she grabs a buzzsaw. On
Dude, I love this. Good for her.
She does not hesitate to cut him open.
She's going to try and cut him open.
But he defends himself long enough to where the fucking thing goes off.
Punctures her brain.
Goes through her head.
She gets fucking No Country for Old Men.
Yes. And then just fucking ragdolls down like several levels of the boiler room. It's so good.
It's so mean. Oh, it's so mean. Okay, back to cop plot. There are abnormalities in Strom's. I don't understand this part. This part, I'm like, am I dumb?
The Freon part, I still don't understand.
We're talking about Freon.
But then they're talking about the fingerprints, and they're like, what is it? The ionic acid or some shit?
It's the uric acid.
Oh, ionic is... Ionic means having to do with the vagina.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, your yoni.
Yeah.
These fingerprints...
Yeah, I hope your ionic acid is imbalanced.
Yeah, no, these fingerprints look like they've blasted a lot of pussy. So it can't be you, Hoffman. You're actually cleared.
There's a lot of ionic acid on these fingerprints, bro. There's like, this person was just finger banging left and right, man.
Can't be you.
Can't be you, Hoffman, bro. Sorry. What the fuck was I saying?
They're like the uric acid, something about these fingerprints were taken after he was dead.
Right. These fingerprints come from a dead person.
Which, as you said, real hard to be a criminal mastermind with current tech.
I love listening to stories about crime like pre
80s, you could fucking do this no
literally
problem.
pre-80s, honestly. Like, being a criminal back in the day.
I think pre-90s. Like, I think through the 80s, you're still getting away with a lot of shit.
Yeah, pre-DNA.
Yeah, like BTK.
Yeah. But, like, pre-DNA, pre-social security numbers. Like, it's crazy, the shit
you can do whatever the fuck you want,
which,
dude.
yeah, is used to such funny effect in that time travel movie, that, the Kiernan Shipka one.
Oh, yeah. Totally killer.
Totally killer, thank you.
So fun.
So... yeah, they're like, okay, so it's not Strom. Someone's framing him and using his dead body.
And thankfully, we're descrambling this tape. Let's go.
Oh yeah, they're in the. They have this poor innocent voice descrambler lady.
Yeah. Right now you're feeling helpless.
Right now you are feeling helpless.
Right now you're
you're
helpless.
number nine. Like, it just is repeating over and over again. It's so great because they are just closing in on Hoffman. Like, they fucking know it's him. And this sound, again, this is another scene where the sound is just, I love it.
Right now you're feeling helpless.
That right now you're feeling helpless, getting closer and closer to
and shots of
like
Hoffman just sweating, getting a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
just
he's
like...
fidgeting. He's not making eye contact. Oh, it's so good.
Perez is just like, hey, that sounds kind of like, does that sound familiar, Hoffman?
And they get it. They get that voice. I mean, it's him. And this is when we start getting the Hoffmanator.
Right now you're
There it is.
Right now you're feeling helpless.
Hoffmanator emerges and fucking slits
Stab.
throat.
Coffee
in the face of Perez again. Another
right
face.
to the face.
Yep.
This poor woman.
Grabs the tape chick and uses her as body armor when Perez shoots at him because the lights are out now. And then, just stabs the shit out of Perez, man.
All these poor specialty employees of the Cityton police. Like,
no,
the
they're the feds,
photographer.
remember?
Or yeah, the feds. I'm sorry. But yeah.
It's like the feds are going to be like, we can't send any more people to Cityton.
Yeah.
They keep dying.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on down there, dude. That place just needs to be quarantined and left to fend for itself.
100%. Yeah, it's gonna be like the UK and the 28 Days Later franchise. Like, that's it. We're not sending anyone else in there.
Put up the walls.
It's
no in
your
or out.
problem. No
That's
one
you
gets
guys.
out. Yeah, you guys figure this out.
That's the Blumhouse era of Saws. Now it's going to be Escape from New York.
Yeah,
Escape from
exactly. Escape from Cityton.
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Turns out Erickson's still alive, just bleeding out, and Hoffman like giggles as he pours gasoline on his face.
Yeah.
It's like Hoffman's a fucking psycho,
He's a
dude.
menace. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I love how he's taking Strom's hands and putting fingerprints
brought the
everywhere.
hand with
He's like,
him.
I don't know, maybe the next guys won't check for the fucking uric acid or whatever they were talking about. Maybe it'll work this time.
Yeah, I bet he figures like, listen, as long as I can get all these people who have this skill set in a room individually, I'll just kill them all one at a time.
I've never heard of it before, so I'm pretty sure these people are the ones who came up with it.
Yeah, no.
As now that they're dead.
This dies with them. Yeah. So now he's off to, I don't know, kill everyone in Cityton, I guess.
Yeah, we don't see this thing go up in flames, but
Yeah.
he definitely lights it on fire and burns those poor people.
Meanwhile, we get our next traps. It's
Shotgun carousel.
the infamous shotgun carousel.
The spiral painting on the two doors that he opens, and it's like flashing red lights.
Very carnival game
Yes.
vibe to these traps. in
Very
this
much
movie.
so.
Mhm.
It's a carousel with the wolf pack, the dog crew,
the dog pit.
dog pit. Woo, 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 woo. All 6 of them.
Credit to every single actor who is in the dog pit. They each, in this little scene, I love how I get a sense of who their characters are.
That's
100%. The personalities really come through.
The one guy is
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Winslow from Family Matters.
Family Matters, right?
But 2 more of them you know very well.
Oh no. Do I really?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't...
Do I know them in real life, like personally?
No.
Okay. I was like, that'd be
from
embarrassing.
movies.
Okay.
Or at least, yeah. And watching it, I was like, oh, they look familiar. And looking them up, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. The blonde chick is Karen Cliche, who was in Thanksgiving the stepmom who gets fucking turkey roasted.
Yes, the best death
in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the one chick who tries to lie and say that she's pregnant to save
looks so
herself.
familiar.
She looks so familiar.
Why
doesn't
does
she?
look so familiar.
Melanie Scrofano from Ready or Not. The fucking sister who
Yes!
is a highlight of that movie.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
She's also in that clickbait Unfollowed movie that I watched that is actually not that bad. I think she helped produce it or something too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Amazing. Yeah. All of them are so great. You just instantly get a feel for who they are, and it's just so funny because it feels like they're all his children at first. They're like, Mr. Easton.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know, there's something that is kind of terrifying about it.
It has like a bird's nest element to it. Like they're all
Yes.
cheaping up, like wanting for
Their
food.
mouths, yeah, for sure.
Because what happens is William Easton has to have blood on his hands, literally here. The carousel is going to go around. It's going to stop in front of a shotgun. He will have a very small amount of time to choose to save the person the shotgun is pointed at by inserting his hands into a device that'll pierce them. And if he does that long enough, the shotgun will be raised and fire at the ceiling. However, it will only do that for 2 of the 6 people. So he can only save 2 of them, and he has to make those decisions.
Yeah, and if he doesn't save 2 of them, then everyone dies.
Yeah. So I feel like the second person is who he saves, and I feel like that's the primo position because the first one you haven't seen it happen yet.
Yes.
So it hasn't struck you. So the first person gets put in line and shot and killed, and then that's got to be traumatizing for him. So it's got to be like, all right, I can't see that again.
Yeah.
I'm going to save the next person, and she's the one who has kids. She says,
Yes, yeah.
It's like, you know my kids, so he saves her. Then he lets a few of them die in a row, a couple of them. And then I forget why he saves Karen Cliche, the blonde chick, but he chooses to save her, leaving just the one guy left. And I love that it's one guy left and he realizes the other 2 people are already saved. He's fucked. And his diatribe,
true colors, it's so good.
This performance is so over the top, and I love it.
It's very good.
It's so
He starts
hammy.
yelling at William, calling him a pussy whip motherfucker. And he goes, oh, what a bitch says something, and it's all over. It was like, this guy, there's some stuff going on with this guy.
And then, like, William's, like, trying to leave, and he's like, no, you look at me! You look at me when you're killing me.
Yeah.
And William like looks up and then he gets it's that line delivery of you look at me when you're I
think
fucking
this
love
actor's great. I love this.
Look at me! When you're killing me, you look at me!
He is not in a lot of stuff.
Oh, it's a shame.
And I just gave myself the hiccups doing that line.
Jill is arriving at Trap Plot.
Oh, yeah.
Right around here.
Mm-hmm.
This is when everything is starting to really crescendo, so we're going back and forth a bunch between characters and subplots.
She leaves a note at the keyboard. It was a note that Pamela Jenkins gave her.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's a copy of the note that Amanda got in Saw 3 in the envelope that said Amanda's name. Turns out that note was written by Hoffman, who says, I know you were with Cecil the night that he slammed that door into Jill's belly.
Yeah. I don't know how Hoffman knows.
That's the thing. How does Hoffman know?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe as a cop he found out. Maybe, I don't know. People have questioned, and I have specifically Googled, and there's no specific answer.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it, I think. It would be nice to see that.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna get that nitpicky in a series, it's Saw, of like showing how he found that information out. And maybe if Saw 3D had ended up being the 2-parter finale to this soap opera, maybe that would have been included.
Like,
it's not in Saw 7.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gressel, spoiler.
Like maybe that got pulled over that night and Hoffman was able to find a record of that.
That'd be good if he pulled them over. That'd be a good way.
He wouldn't be pulling them. He's a detective.
Yeah. Maybe they got pulled over and brought in.
That's what
I'm
saying.
together.
Something like
he just
that.
looks at them walking into the station.
Yeah.
But yes, Amanda was with Cecil and they wanted a fix. So she encouraged him to go into that clinic. And when he ran out and slammed the door into Jill's belly, it caused the miscarriage. And then it just zooms out and there's Amanda. She saw it happen and she didn't say anything.
She was encouraging because Cecil's like, I don't know, she's a really nice lady.
She's like grabbing his dick.
Fuck it, I need drugs.
She's like, I'll fucking jerk you off later if you do this.
Yeah.
Just go get a fix, god damn it.
Yeah.
And it ended up killing Gideon. Now, the question is, does John know? Because John tells her about the envelope in there. Does he know the contents of the letter? Does he know that Amanda was there? Because the whole point of this letter is Hoffman says, if you don't shoot Lynn Denlin, I will tell John that you were there. Which causes her very reluctant, as Gressel said, when she shoots Lynn. She looks very resigned.
Yeah, that performance is, she's looking away. She's not like, it is so passive compared to, and like, we know that Amanda doesn't have it. It's part of Saw 3. She doesn't have a problem with killing people.
Yeah.
You know, so I remember in Saw 3 clocking that as like strange. Like, why that blocking for that action?
Yeah.
And now we have the answer. And I think that that all tracks. It really kind of closes that question for me. Like I at the time I read that she was upset because she knew that part of her was disappointing John.
Yeah.
You know,
it works that way.
It works that way. But now we have like the full picture, and it
she's like, oh, if I don't do this, thus failing John's test, I will disappoint him great in a bigger way of finding out that.
But then, how does that note get into that box?
Well, apparently, this was not the plan in Saw 3.
Okay.
In Saw 3, Bousman's idea was that was a letter from John written to Amanda about like his legacy and stuff. So this is a retcon, but because we never see that on screen, it's not necessarily a retcon. Yeah. So, and the reason Hoffman wants Amanda to shoot Lynn
is because she'll get shot.
She'll get shot by Jeff. She'll fail her test. He wants her to fail. He doesn't want her to be Daddy's favorite.
Right.
So that's why he's doing that. Best I can figure is that John does know that it seems like it would be a big blind spot for him to not know about this detail, especially if he's telling her to look at this envelope. I'm sure he read the contents of that envelope. I doubt Hoffman would be like, hey, when Amanda gets here, can you tell her to read this envelope, please, but don't look at it?
Right.
And John's like, okay, when she gets here, I'll tell her. I'm sure he knows the contents. So I think he was just like further testing her to see what she would do, maybe.
But I'm saying, how does that note get into the box? Because John died.
No, it doesn't go in the box. Pamela had a copy
you're
of
right.
it.
I'm sorry. Pamela had it. You're right. You're right.
I don't know how she got the copy of it.
Yeah.
But she's a reporter. She's a hard-hitting reporter.
Right.
It tracks for me, though, that John would know.
Yeah.
And maybe even John told Hoffman. Because, like, it's all... That whole sequence in Saw 3 is framed around Amanda's test. And, you know, what is that... How is Amanda going to process that information? You know? And, like...
And do you think John just wants her
To be able to tell the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
To not let that control her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. To have to let go of that and and like kind of be accepting of it or whatever, or like not hide secrets from John.
Yeah. Would he then have eventually admitted, like, the reason I put you through all your tests isn't necessarily because you were druggy, but it's because, like, you were there that night? I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, that works. I feel like that works for me. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I still love this.
I do too.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
It's such a fun element to the Hoffman Amanda back and forth.
I like it. It colors in their relationship, so I'm fine with it.
Also, another reason this movie in general works, just because I wrote down quick hobble, is William Easton's hustle.
Yeah.
And willingness to like really try to save people and like get through these things. He's the opposite of Jeff.
Yeah.
He's hauling ass. He's doing his best. He's not a good guy, clearly, but like
No, but when someone's not just a name on a piece of paper, he's
cares
got some
more.
hustle.
Yeah, he wants to succeed and do this. So that's why when he gets to the end, and we expect that the mom and son who have been locked in the whole cage are his wife and son. No, his family that he's being directed to is Pamela. His sister.
Which is a great twist, but it does make me question a few things. Like, why does he call her babe on the phone?
Yeah, it's revealed that that's who was on the phone with him earlier.
And
because she's like, you're really going to cancel on me, Pamela Jenkins, Cityton reporter, your only sister and only family member in the world?
Yeah. So then with Jigsaw framing it as you'll never see your family again, it's like, why are you being so abstract about it, Jigsaw? For whose benefit? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, why it doesn't say you'll never see your sister again?
Yeah, like, why would you say it like your family? It's a thing that feels scripted just
for us,
for our
audience.
purposes, right? Yes,
yeah.
It doesn't bother me any.
It's a good twist.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the twist a lot. It really worked for me. It really hit. I thought that like then it gives so much weight to the mom and son after the reveal. Like that, everything now going forward with the movie with them is just so much heavier.
Yeah. Because when they saw William Easton on the monitor, she's like, "We're here because of your father."
Yep.
Yes.
And you assume it's referring to William Easton as his father. No, it's because William Easton was the healthcare guy who denied the claim of Harold Abbott, who was his father. We see in a flashback, Harold Abbott leaves William's office and the wife and son stand up and like stare death glares at William Easton.
Well, she has, when she gives that line, which is like at the beginning of the movie too, like she has like a bile to it.
We're here because of your father.
Like there's a real bite to the way that she gives that line.
Your father.
And we, like, me at least, for the audience, is like, oh, well, that's because he's like a shitty guy who was cheating because of the phone call.
Yep.
So like it all really works.
It's really good. Yeah. It's a Saw movie. William's line of like, oh my God, it's not my game. Like that realization, so good. He is not in control. It's up to this mom and son of if he's going to live or not. And the mom wants to fucking pull it. And she even gives this great line of like,
oh, this is so great. She's like, I'm not doing this because I don't forgive you, but I'm doing this because I can't let you do this to someone else.
The reason I'm doing this is because I couldn't forgive myself for what you might do to someone else.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So good.
Based. It's so good and it hits hard.
Mm-hmm.
But then she can't bring herself to do it. She's like, I can't murder you. And then fucking Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid steps up.
Right, yes.
And is like, but I can.
Hell yeah.
You killed my father, you motherfucker!
I can't.
No, Brett!
You killed my father, you motherfucker!
Pulls the death lever. And this kill, dude.
I love this.
I love this kill so much.
It's a giant like thing of spikes that swing down.
That I will note, he has to have been standing right there for this to have worked. If he was over by his sister, this thing would have just swung down and hit nothing. But whatever. Hey, if you can predict human behavior, you leave nothing up to chance.
Yeah, then you can excuse anything in these films. these spikes pierce his body, and then the acid that we've been wondering, what is this for, the whole movie, goes through tubes into the spikes and is just injected into his body, and this fucking dude melts.
Dude, it is
to death.
Bubble gum.
It is. It's very
You haven't seen this. It's very street trash.
Oh, sure.
It's
Okay.
very
Okay.
street trash.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking like the creepy melting ice cream guy from I Saw the TV.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And then his body just falls in half.
Yeah,
And it's
like
so
his legs
gross.
fall down because his midsection has just been dissolved with acid. It's fucking great.
Yes.
It's and it's such unique gore and a unique kill. I love it so much. Yeah. You can rip off heads, you can sever limbs, whatever, but like to dissolve with acid.
And
well,
then
and the symbolism too of an injection.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a medical procedure that's killing him.
And then just the fact that the person who does this is a kid that is that age and looks like that is another reason you couldn't make this movie now. Wow.
Poor Pamela seeing her brother get murdered like that.
Yeah.
We're just about done, but we gotta get some resolution with Hoffman and Jill. Mm-hmm. When Hoffman finds that note at his desk, Jill pops out and like electrocutes him and knocks him out, and then ties him to a chair and puts a bear trap on his head.
Yep.
And is like, "Hey, it's your test now." And she gets to say game over.
Yes.
When she leaves. And we're like, "Oh, Hoffman's time has finally come to an end." Except it hasn't. This motherfucker with this new and improved bear trap.
Yes, the second edition bear trap.
Yeah, the Mark II.
Yeah.
He fucking slams it onto his wrists enough to like break them or slip his hand out of the restraints, undo the other one, and then pen and throat with a tracheotomy, very badass. This is up there.
This is cool, yeah.
As the timer reaches 0, he headbutts a glass window so that the bars of the window will catch the bear trap as it opens.
Yeah.
Thus saving him from a reverse
able to get
bear
his
trap.
head out. So what is the intent here? Like John's final will was like, you need to kill Hoffman.
Yeah, because he doesn't really have like a test.
It's not a test.
Something
It's just
to do.
put this on Hoffman's head and kill him.
Maybe. Or
yeah,
like,
I think that John is still pissed for Hoffman copycatting him.
Yeah.
That like
He
this
was
is
just
like
using him to help him,
like
and then
you
it's like-
didn't, you don't deserve it. Now I'm done. My game is done. I've accomplished my.
I needed you to help set up this William Easton game.
Right.
This like last big hurrah. There's like a boiler room and shit.
Yeah.
You can handle that. And then after that, we don't want this fucking rogue guy going on in the Jigsaw name.
Right.
Carrying out a false faith.
Yeah.
So Jill, can you please take care of this guy?
Close the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says, and that's like the out that he promised her, right?
Yes, because he's like, it'll all be over after
Yeah,
this.
it's over. Hoffman will be dead. Everyone's fucking dead.
Everyone's dead. You're fine. You can go with your fucking methadone clinic, whatever.
Yeah.
Not very effective, but you do you. And unfortunately for her, that is not the case. Hoffman survives, rips this thing off as that rips his cheek open.
Yeah.
And he's just screaming there with his cheek flopping, man.
Yeah. Then post credits, which I didn't know
Post-credits.
existed.
And this was what I was mistaken about last time. My bad.
Yeah, this is where it's a post credit scene with Amanda, who she like looks through this little peephole. This is Saw 3, and it's Jeff's daughter in a little room, and
Corbin, named after Lee Winnell's real life wife.
and she tells this little girl, "Don't trust the one who saves you," and of course we know that's Hoffman.
So maybe that little girl told someone, and that's why the feds were so on his case this movie. You know, maybe that's why Erickson and Perez
Or because Hoffman's shady as fuck.
that too.
Yeah, I just thought Perez was good police.
Saw 6, dude.
Yep.
Favorite trap out of this one?
The shotgun carousel.
Yeah.
I think that like the performances of the dog pound, like that was really, really great. I mean, they're all good in this one, but
They
I think
are.
that one takes the cake.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick. Vibes wise, I love the lungs one.
For the way it's shot, that might be mine.
Yeah,
It's so good.
like artistically that one, but for just the shock value, the shotgun carousel's like
And for
iconic.
giggles, the aquarium one. There's lots of funny little moments with them just hanging and Billy talking.
Yeah, the puppet, yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, also, because he's gone now, my Bluetooth Erickson, that guy is a hell of a working actor. He was in Aliens.
Oh shit.
Oh,
He's,
damn.
He's the blonde guy who's like tight with the really muscular chick.
Oh,
yeah, they're like really good friends.
Yeah.
He's in The Departed. He's one of like Jack Nicholson's gang. He is like, he's in A Lethal Weapon, A Rush Hour. Like he works.
Nice.
Yeah. So shout out to that guy. I think it's Mark Ralston or something.
Nice.
Oh, that name was familiar.
Yeah,
in the credits.
Yeah.
So he's a that guy.
He's
kinda
definitely
actor.
a that guy actor.
That's
yeah.
a solid
Mark Rolston.
place to find yourself in life, is being a that guy.
Yeah.
You know,
A career, that's awesome.
because being a that guy, no one's ever like, oh, we're over. That,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh,
We're
right.
sick
Yeah.
of that
right.
guy.
That'll
Yeah.
never happen to you. That's arguably a better career path than being like a famous actor.
Love Saw 6. Fucking love it.
Yep.
So glad we get such a good movie to tide us over for the next few.
Yeah. Saw 6. Cinema, love it. Great stuff.
Gressel, where would you put it? Because you were like 1, 2, 3, 4 are all succeeding.
It might be the best one.
I mean,
It could be recency bias. I don't know, but I'm trying to think if I like 2, 3, or 4 more than this one, and I don't know if I do. Like
Is 5 lower than 1 for you?
Fuck yes.
Okay.
5 sucks.
Yeah.
5 is like a bad movie.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 is an inexpensive movie. You know, but it's not bad at all.
Okay.
You know. Yeah. Like there's still a lot of really cool stuff in 1, but like 5 just didn't click. You know. Yeah.
But we brought it back. We're good here. Love it.
Yeah.
We will watch Saw 7 tomorrow, our time.
Saw 7.
And
Erica and I think Jill is going to get killed.
Oh, you guys have discussed this
we
in the
talked
off
about
hours?
this. Yes.
What are your other Saw predictions?
Yeah,
for
what else
7?
do you
I'm
think?
curious.
I think that there's going to be multiple instances of splatter at the screen.
Oh, because it's Saw 3D.
And that is going to hit the screen. It's going to
Okay.
be that explicit. And yeah, I think we're going to lose Jill.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those are my only predictions. I think that there will be disappointment.
Those are all solid
After Saw
predictions,
6, I think I will be let down after this
And
really,
it is-
really fun movie.
And for you and for anyone else who's about to watch it for the first time, the roughness of the gore and it's hard to watch.
It is, yeah.
There are multiple traps where I'm going to tell Erica to look away during them because they are
Mean.
rough. They're mean and they're rough. We are leaving the fun.
Yeah, we're not in Fun Town anymore.
Yeah.
1 through 6 is special. We're in a weird spot now with Saw.
We need this to end this saga, but man, does it.
I'm just so glad we have 10 to get to.
Yes.
The rest of Hot Sauce Summer would be such a bummer if it was just
7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice that we have a shining star, a beacon to head towards at the end. So we'll get there in 3 weeks your time, viewer. Whenever for us, because we're about to go on our fucking cruise finally.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's it.
that's Saw 6.
Yeah.
6 very fun movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Well, 5 very fun movies.
Well, cool. Until Saw 3D. I'm Chelsea.
I'm James.
And that's Gressel. And this has been the Dead Meat Podcast.